And there you have it, guys. All served up. We got the lime, we got the radishes, the onion, we got crema, we have cabbage. He got one with pata, but I don't like pata. And then chips. Another puerco, so it's pork leg. And then I have espinazo, which is like, it has a bone. And it's also pork. It's like little, like short ribs, I think. And then I have the foot. And the foot I don't eat, but it does give it a good flavor. So that's what I'm gonna be boiling. I'm gonna boil that for like 2 hours or so. And does anybody else have a husband that's in construction that doesn't work when it's raining? Yeah, I do. It's about fun for like 5 minutes. He's driving me nuts. Send help. Just kidding, not. I like the leg cut because there is some fat, but it's not a lot. Usually it's a minimal fat. So what I do is just I go through and then I like to trim the fat off. Don't throw the fat away. You can actually cook it to make chicharrones. And I can show you guys that too once I get this all cut up. I cut up the meat. Okay, so now I got all the meat cleaned. I washed it. I removed most of the fat, but I do leave some for flavor. I have my pig's foot. I got 2, and then I have these that have the bone in them. Those are espinazo. So this is the fat that I got off the pork leg, pierna de puerco. So I washed it, cleaned it, and I'm gonna let it drain, and I'm gonna fry that up. So I added a whole onion, and I added a whole clove of garlic in here. And when I do the salsa, if they're still whole, then I'll add them to the salsa. If not, I'll just leave them here for flavor. But I do, as I do with my beans, I skim this top off as it's cooking. So it's still boiling. I cleaned the top. This is what I've skimmed off. I've been skimming it. This is the second time. As you can see, it's a lot cleaner. So that's how I like it to look. Okay, I've had this simmering for about 2 hours. And I know it's good because this piece of meat, look, they're so soft. Look, I just broke that one in half. Look. So that's how I know that it's ready. Now I'm going to be cleaning some California chili pods and some guajillo. What I'm going to do is just take off this stem. I just break it off and then pour the seeds into this bowl I have in my sink. And then I just scrape out the inside. So I'll be getting about 12 of these and 12 of the guajillo. Okay, so I cleaned about, I want to say it was like 30 chiles. Sorry for the noise. My husband was cleaning the ceiling fan. Put him to use while he's here, you know? He was bored. He wanted something to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chilies that I washed in this hot water for a little bit till they soften up. Okay, so I took all the chilies that were in here and I put them in the blender. I also took out the onion that was in there, and I'm going to add half an onion, and I'm going to quart it, and then I'm going to add some, that doesn't fit. Going to add some minced garlic. All the garlic that I put in there has melted. So that's like 2 tablespoons. So So now I'm gonna blend this, and I'm gonna put that in there. Also, I'm gonna add salt. I also added salt to the meat. So I measure salt like this in my hand. Okay, I got the chili all blended. So I'm just gonna pour it in there. And you can leave the seeds in if you want. It's just, you'll have to strain it when you pour the chili in here. So, I don't know, I think it just saves me a step to clean it beforehand. And then I'm going to add my hominy. And I just add it with the water since it was low. And I'm using this one. And I'm gonna give my blender a rinse and pour the water in, and then give it a stir to break up the hominy. So then I'm gonna put it on medium high. And then I like my hominy soft, so it's going to cook for about another hour. Also, I'm going to add some cumin and some oregano powder. I'm also adding 2 bay leaves. So it's all done cooking. These hominy cook for like another hour, so they're nice and soft. It's ready to eat. Enjoy.